Remember your play.
A lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz because if you sack
a shot toward the end zone, and it's his 4th interception of the night.
Look at your icons before. Look at your icons before you call. That's right.
Making 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like,
I'm going to show you going away.
Better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep.
Nigga, look at it before you call hike. No, you can look at it before you call hike. That's what I do. I played niggas and I was away, and I made sure I know who was who before I called my play because I know this game does that. You have to look at where they're lined up. You gotta make sure. That's like in real life. You think your receiver somewhere, you have to know. You have to know.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He lofts one down the sideline. Wraps it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up at...
Big kicks here. He just come back. Nigga. Your trial's over? I know how I feel. You don't have me as a friend? Nah, that's my Xbox. Shaw Magic on. It's literally always been in the game. It's always been in the game. If you go back and play College 06, you're going to see the stadium post. That's like, you gotta know your flight before you call hike when you're away. You gotta think about it. The crowd is loud as fuck, so your adjustments ain't gonna be the same when you're away. Yeah, you have to know where niggas is lined up. Make sure that everybody is lined up. Look at all the icons before you call hike. That's all you gotta do. Look at the icons before you call hike, and then you'll be straight. And remember what the route is.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country.
Yes, that's my point. Remember the play.
The Clemson Tigers. 48 Sports College Football.
Yes, that is. Remember the play on it. All right, these niggas is running this way. All right. All right, I'm gonna pick this play, and then I'll make adjustments to certain people, and then that's gonna be that.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now the toss. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier.
What?
Intercepted in the first
How did he not make that pass?
bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good
He
return
is
on the interception.
What a dream opening drive for this
Man, I
defense.
have to love that, I
Create
guess.
some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Spins away from the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Release to the back.
Oh,
Back's got it. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got
That's pretty on the
opportunities,
game
you
watch,
got to pay it
360.
off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Turning on the Jets. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got him downfield. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
How do you think the white people feel? We can't have nothing.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Clubden.
Oh,
All over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He's looking downfield to
it's
throw.
like us.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on
You
game.
can probably beat most people.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Haynes.
Oh,
Got room at the 35. All the way out across the 45-yard line.
move that little nigga down. Jeez.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Let's go, big dog.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames.
Let's go, big dog.
Back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early.
They do.
Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to throw it downfield.
Oh, yes.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Off play action on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He hauled that one in down the right side, but couldn't stay in bounds. Almost had himself 6.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Still looking, on the move.
No!
Pass is incomplete.
Okay,
Let's see
bet.
what's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we
Bet,
see it here, an
bet,
illegal
bet,
forward
bet.
pass. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose
Let's go,
downfield.
brother.
Quarterback needs
Let's
to make
go.
a better throw there. Incomplete.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down.
Oh,
That's the way they drew it up.
touchdown!
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
They'll go with a direct snap. Quick with the spin move. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Wide out trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Man goes out in August.
For the fair catch here.
Early August. Months away.
The drive starts from their own 25.
I think August 8th or something like that.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Sick.
Wow. Swing momentum. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab. It's sharp. Got some room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. It's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
You was on your way to quit, nigga. You got it. Yeah, sure.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, the ground game.
Definitely that shit was crazy.
That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it.
That shit's crazy. I hate that jumped on.
Just have to make that catch.
That goes wide open.
Quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest.
Oh, I gotta travel though.
Just missed a little bit deep on that shot, but listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Wide open downfield. There he goes. Wide open, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all
No, I
away.
gave it to him.
Touchdown LSU.
Yeah.
A day young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got them on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Hit the pick.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers.
And that is interception.
Let's go. Get that.
The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Yeah, I told you. I'm just good at the game.
Play from the 33. Looking downfield.
I can.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's getting
I
ahead
could
of
have
steam.
sworn I made you retired. No, you're not. No, early. You didn't want to play me early anymore, nigga. I made you retire early. You're like, I'm not gonna play my friends anymore. Just start the year. You said that. That's better than a chance. I'm not lying. That's what happened.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator.
You're like, I'm not gonna play my friends anymore. I play you too much. Blah blah blah.
He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth.
That's
of
when the
stats.
game first came out.
Find that guy, you'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
That was when the game first came out. No, it's when it first came out.
I mean, this defense has drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
This stuff is crazy. That's the only thing he's scoring out for.
Taking it the other way.
That shit is not even half of that offense. This nigga gets 6 scores off of that. Congrats. That's twice in one game is crazy.
A big boy, getting an interception, and getting in the end zone, and showing off.
this game just want to keep you around for a little, I guess. So.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Klubnik. Skips away from pressure. Creates a little space. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll take a deep shot here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
That's crazy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Well, after not getting a thing
Clearly seen that coming a mile.
24. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble.
Oh, let me get one.
Threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see
Let me
anything.
get one. No, it's not, nigga. Mr. Home batters. Home batters.
I gotta be honest,
Look out
guys,
here.
I'm
You got
surprised
2
he's still
chickens.
in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
It is doing the
He's thrown a
thing,
ton of
but I'm looking at the
interceptions.
play
Most
before it
coaches
happens.
would have
So
pulled their guy
that's
by
not
now.
really a
Guy
problem
play
for me.
Oh, space. leaves this offense with a fresh set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to swing it on second down.
Oh, so close.
That was a
so close.
Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Going up top again. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams.
How did I not get to his legs? That's crazy. I look for his legs. This nigga missed completely.
Clemson set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it.
Oh my God! He's standing there.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before.
Get the fuck out of here. It's literally right there. This nigga threw it through my body.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. And here they come almost all the way back. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
In the game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Caught in the backfield at screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
From the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Somehow fits it into that traffic. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be...
Makes the
Let's
catch.
fucking go.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Found it, nigga.
He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead.
You got a minute on 6 minutes. It wasn't like this last time. It's on 5, so that's 4 less minutes of gameplay, which means this game would be like 2 minutes left in the fourth right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on second down.
Let's
Flushed out
fucking
the
go,
pocket.
y'all.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Turning it on.
That is crazy, bro. That many yards, that's a shot. Yeah, I don't fuck the user. The user's terrible on this game. Makes you get out the play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it.
Give me that.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but
This
couldn't
nigga's getting
read
saved.
anything there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and
That
long.
was a pick. Dang, you got two.
Connect on 1st down. Now back to
Two.
the
Whack.
Quickly complete.
Two.
5. They'll need 5 more. on 3rd down.
Interceptions.
Clemson is quick to
They
the
making
line.
me drop every pick.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Snagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score LSU 42, Clemson.
After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left.
Oh my God, it's another
On
pick.
3rd down, thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Let's go.
The football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Woo.
Desperately wanted to
Man,
keep the ball, but they
yeah,
did
making me
not.
work for this guy.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
This nigga is crazy.
Getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Might be looking to run. Uncorks one to the middle.
Let's fucking go. I'm amazing, nigga.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a
Fucking amazing.
He's down at the 5.
Oh, fucking
And
amazing.
that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath
guess,
you, but when you can
they
get
want me to-
outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time.
They
And the
don't
offense
want me
gets
to
a
win.
huge explosive play.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
They're really wrong.
Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You go back and forth.
Quarterback was not
You ain't
gonna
never had no
deny.
low-scoring
Nice
game
blocking
versus me.
up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take
It's
it.
like rare. It's like far in between. We have a lot of high-scoring
They're getting
games.
set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to
Here's
try
the
to
red.
return it. He was hoping for
You said you held me to what?
dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Yeah, no blowout game, probably. Possibly, but I don't remember that happening.
Their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Going back to the
Oh
well,
my God, he
nearly another interception.
No, I want no nearly another interception. I want the
Couldn't make
interception.
protection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, this guy must feel like
It
he's run
is.
into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been
Sometimes
under
they don't.
duress
I see why
all
they
game
don't
long.
do it.
That's a big reason why he's
But
thrown
it makes
multiple
sense to this
interceptions in the
guy.
game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when you're in turn.
And that is his 5th. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Are you not
Let's see if this
entertained?
offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll run it to keep
That's
this
crazy.
grinding.
He still haven't beat me at this damn
That
game.
is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Bringing the heat. And the
Oh, this nigga
defense is
tripped.
gonna get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense understanding where they are?
This
in the
nigga
field.
getting
They got a chance
ugly
to
as
put
shit.
points on the board, and they do.
He'll try to field the putt and see if he can give his offense better field position.
Tackle down at the 23. And your Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense.
You gotta tell you, you could be other people.
But there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are.
Nigga,
it's
you
really
been
hard
getting
to
dumb
be
shit
able
the
to
whole
sprinkle it on. They tried
game.
it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
To the air. It's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, this nigga that sacked you. That's
He just
crazy.
throws it away. And I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly.
Oh my
Makes the
God.
catch, converts on
You
4th
can't
down.
swat, my nigga.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty
Jumping
easy
swat.
conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly.
Let's go.
And he's thrown another interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd down, going up top.
Got him.
He's loose down the middle.
Send him
Touchdown,
home.
and the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football.
It did, in my opinion. The only way you score, look, the score would be a blowout if you didn't get those picks. Think about it. You minus 2 touchdowns of nonsense. My defense played amazing.
And he makes the fair
My
catch
defense played
deep in his
amazing.
own territory, and he might have a
You got 2
questionable
2 turnovers up because of my 2 touchdowns because of my offense, not because of yours.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally
You
the
can
ball,
be good.
and tackle.
Practice,
You're gonna win this
nigga.
game.
Timeout called by the offense. offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Your head just has to be looking at the ball. Your head don't matter.
After a very productive play.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He's going to run it. Oh, he's got
Some speedy
And
receivers.
he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game.
I have a 98 speed
They're trying to
receiver.
make plays. I like the decision making.
I'm a 97 speed receiver.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Got room on the return.
Sure. Anything you see me out doing, you could do. So take that for
Give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Using his legs to buy some time. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. After this, it'll be a wrap. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the
So
line.
we're picking that up to the
The
table.
offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber before.
Well,
One
to
mistake by the
ass.
underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them.
You
That
got the face in the game. That's the crazy part about it. How you gonna complain and it was your
The other
advantage?
side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall
You
under
got the
confidence.
face shit.
This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
It can.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So I've gotten 60 before. No, not the league game, the regular shit too, nigga. Yes, nigga. That's when I made you retire. Never made you retire. Get the fuck out of here. You was there when you said, Sean, you're the best. I don't give a fuck no more. I told you, Ian was there when I smacked you with the regular. Yes, you have. You just your memory is not, nigga. That is crazy. You definitely said that. No, you said I'm not playing you anymore.